Hey everybody, welcome to the video. I have to apologize, I have not been consistent lately just because I have been very busy, but I will make sure that I get back on my regular schedule of Tuesday at 9 and at Saturday at 9. So forgive me, but we're back on our regularly scheduled programming to bring you a review of some fragrances that I got from Snif. If you guys have never heard of Snif before, they're a unisex fragrance company that's vegan and cruelty-free, and their marketing is super cute. It's totally my style, totally up my alley, and they actually sent me these. They reached out and were like, hey, we want to see what you think of the fragrances, and if any of these seem up your alley after I describe them, I have a discount code. We're moving on up, guys. I'm excited for this. It is an affiliate link, which means if you were to use the link that I'll have listed in the description below, I would get a small commission. But I'd like to remind you guys that these channels, they're kind of expensive to run. So the whole reason that I say yes to these is A, because I actually genuinely like the product, and B, because I can take the profits from that and put it back into the channel. And so I was really excited because they sent me these 3 fragrances. So we've got Burning Bridges, Natural Talent, and Show Pony. So we're gonna start off with Burning Bridges. So they described this one as a smoky scent with the flair, the dramatic, vanilla, tobacco, iris, rose, fresh spices, freesia, and oak moss. So I have a little tester here that I'm gonna spray so that way I can tell you guys what I think. Right off the bat, I do get a little bit of that spiciness, but it's not too peppery. It's just like a little bit of like a cardamom type spice. And I do get a bit of that freesia, and it's definitely got a vanillic sweetness. This actually is not as smoky as I anticipated. I thought that this was going to be a really smoky, like actively burning smoke type smell. I mean, burning bridges, you would think that that's what it smells like, but this is surprisingly sweeter than I thought it was going to be. And I really do get that like oak moss base. It's basically just a light, slightly smoky, slightly sweet fragrance that I didn't really expect. And this one, I think out of these 3 is my favorite. So if you enjoy something completely unisex, this to me does not read masculine, feminine, it just reads good fragrance. If you like something that's a little bit sweet, has a bit of complexity, reads a bit more autumn, winter, you would like this one. I wore this on skin 2 times now, and I would say the longevity for me was about 6 hours, and the projection was moderate. So it was, you know, you could definitely smell me at arm's length, but it wasn't one of those fragrances that when you walk in a room, it's like gassing everyone out. Not like that at all. But that's good because I don't always like to slap people in the face with my fragrance when I first walk in. I just want to smell good, you know? And this definitely leaves a trail. It's just gentle. Moving on to our second guy right here, this is called Natural Talent. And they described this as a velvety scent that was just born with it. Let's see. Apricot, jasmine, soft suede, osmanthus flower. Osmanthus flower. Osmanthus flower. God, that is so hard to say. Clementine, sandalwood, and cistus. Every time I read that, I'm like, did they spell citrus wrong? But no, it's cistus. That's a different thing. So I'm gonna spray that on my other hand. Okay, so if you guys have ever tried Jo Malone Nectarine Blossom and Honey, it reminds me so freaking much of that one. And I have the Dossier version of that one, so yeah, it's very, very similar. So right off the bat, I get this delicious apricot. And if you've ever had an apricot, it's like a peach, but it's a little less sweet, a little more subdued. And they're usually little guys. And so this has a sweet, juicy fruitiness without being that like syrupy dripping sweet, which is nice because those tend to give me a really bad headache. So I like that this is gentle. and it's sitting on a really nice creamy base of sandalwood. So you got this nice creamy, delicate woodiness in the base, and then a really soft, sweet opening, but it's not that kind of sweet that's like body splash type sweet. It's elevated, it's elegant, and this would be perfect for summer and spring. If you enjoy a gentle scent, a inoffensive, delicate, sweet smell, I really like that this has a little bit of jasmine, but it's, if you're afraid of like white flowers, that you're like, no, two smells too vintage, two smells too vintage. Smells too vintage to me. God, jeez, I swear I can speak. Don't be afraid of this fragrance. It is definitely not like floral. It's delicate. And it's one of those ones, I like how they described it as was just born with it, because it's kind of like the hot, cool girl at the beach that you're like, God, I don't want to be her. She doesn't even look like she tried. I try so hard to look this way, right? You know how long this eyeliner took? No, I'm just kidding. But, I mean, I did get a bunch of work on my back tattoo done, and I know a bunch of you are gonna comment, show us. No, I can't. It's gooey right now. You don't want to see it. It's icky. But anyways, enough with that. Let's move on to scent number 3. Scent number 3 is called Show Pony. And the scent of scent number 3 is what I thought Burning Bridges would smell like, if I'm honest. So let me read you their descriptor. It's a warm, smooth scent that always places first. Black tea, saffron, vetiver, sandalwood, bergamot, black pepper, cardamom, and golden plum. So this one, to me, let me spray some on a different portion of my arm so that way I can smell it. Look at these nails. That's something serious. It's like even hard to spray. I'm like, Ooh. Kind of peed on me. Okay. Yes, so this is significantly darker than the other two. This is more aromatic, woody, deep, rich, spicy, and what I would say most traditionally masculine out of the group. So upon the first sniff, I'm definitely getting that saffron. That's apparent. And so is the black pepper, but if you guys have watched my past videos, I don't really like black pepper. It kind of is sharp and just stings me and gives me a headache, but this is well blended. It just gives it a little bit of spiciness without being like pepper overload. And then you get that nice tea, almost like if you were to brew a black tea and kind of smell like you took the tea bag out and kind of like smell that as you're like stringing it out. That's how it smells a little bit. And then you get a tiny bit of sweetness from the plum, but not really. This is an earthy, I wouldn't quite say herbaceous because it's not like herbal, but it's a little earthy, a little green, a little smoky, and a little dirty. And I don't mean dirty as in it smells gross, I mean earth-like. I think that this one would be perfect for if you need something for a date night, or if you're the type of person that like wears all black, is a little androgynous, and drives a Harley. You know what I mean? Like this is what would be good for if you had men in your life. Like I said, these are all unisex, and at the end of the day, like, all fragrances are unisex, right? Hell, my husband wears Her by Burberry, right? That's literally targeted towards women. It's called Her, but he likes it, and he likes those real sweet, like, I think that one is real fizzy. So, you know, I take back what I said. But if you have someone in your life that is a little bit more brooding, a little bit more dark and mysterious, that would be a good fragrance for them. That is called Show Pony. Hey guys, so like I said, only have 3 to review, but I have some coming. They're sending me a welcome package since I'm a new affiliate with them, and I soon will be reviewing Strawberry Moon. It was off their website and then came back, and that one I'm like, I love a strawberry note in fragrance. So, oh my gosh, I can't wait to tell you guys about that one. Once again, if you use the discount code that I'll put somewhere on the screen, that would help out this channel, and then I'll be able to continue to review for you guys. It feels like I have not reviewed in so long, so I've missed you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.